Aloha mai kako. Maile here to continue to bring about our makana, our ho'okupu for the Bradshaw wedding. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys might be freaking out, but I want you to relax a little because I know it's November 19th and the wedding is a little more than a month and a few days from now. But don't worry, the hula is very simple. And so we have a couple of things to help you guys be aware of. And the first is that when you're playing it on YouTube, the Naleo version that I sent you over the email, you definitely want to listen to it at 0.75 speed. And that's going to be about the speed that we're going to ask our musicians to play it at. And so when you practice, don't practice it at the regular speed because that's too fast. And we want to bring some elegance and some beauty to the hula. And so, yeah, just wanted to let you guys get started on that. And so I'm going to give you guys a treat, and we're just going to walk through the first verse very, very simply. And I may do some micro portions of it again later, but I just wanted you to see the first verse so that you guys can get a little bit ma'a to it and give me some practice over this kumuing over the phone thing. All right, so we're gonna start with the first verse, which is Kaulana. So it goes, Kaulana mai nei o Hilo ea. Famous is Hilo, right? And then ka'ua kani lehua. So there's an ua, a rain, that is so misty light, it kind of hovers in the forest and just barely tickles the lehua blossom. And if you know anything about the lehua blossom, it's so delicate and so soft that a drenching rain would probably not be beneficial for her. It would for her roots and her tree trunk. But for the lehua blossom, you just kind of want to kani it just a little bit. You guys know what kani is? Like kani kapila, just to give it a gentle strum. So if you can think of a rain that is that gentle, that's just strumming the lehua blossom, that's the kind of ua we want to proclaim in and through our bodies, okay? And then ka'ua ho'opulu. So the rain that ho'opulus us, it gets us wet. It gets our skin misty wet. That's the kind of rain kani lehua is. And then the last line in the verse is ka'ili o kamalihini. And so the skin of the visitors get wet, get ho'opulu. So as we go through this song, I want you to kind of think of those words and think of what you're communicating in and through your body, right? Our body has a language. And so this hula is going to be about you learning a new language. All right. So I'm going to dance and kind of sing since I don't have my musicians with me today. Apparently. Anyway, we'll tell the story later. But we're going to start out with Kaulana mai nei o Hilo ea. Okay? So I'm just going to do the arms, and I'll do the vavai, the feet, but I'm not going to talk about it on this video. Okay? All right. So Kaulana is the motion. And we're going to lift up the mist and let the ua come down. And then the ua that ho'opilis us gets us wet. We're going to splash some water on ourselves and then touch our skin to indicate that we're getting wet. And then whose skin is getting wet? The skin of the malihini, the visitors. One more time. Kaulana. Kaulana mai ne o hilo eia. Kaua kani le hua eia. Ka ho'o pulu ili. Ili eia. Ka ili o ka malihini eia. Okay, that was the lima for our first verse. So I'm going to break it up one more time so you can see it again and get your body used to moving in those ways. I'm sorry, I'm so used to dancing backwards, I'm not sure which way I danced. But it's a right kaulana, which means you want your left palm all the way up, and your palm is facing that way. Okay, your left palm all the way up, and then your right hand is going to come at a 45 across your chest and open. Ready? We're going to do Kaulana mai ne o hilo ea. Kaulana mai ne o hilo ea. And then Kaua kani lehua, the misty rain. Lift up the mist. Kaua kani lehua ea. Kaua ho'opili, the rain that gets you wet. Kaua ho'opili ili ea. And then who's getting wet? The malihini. Ka'ili o ka malihini ea. I think I might want to break apart that kaua ho'opili. So just that kind of getting wet motion. I'm getting splashed. And where am I getting splashed and wet? On my ili, my skin. And then who's getting wet? Ka'ili o ka malihini. It's that similar motion to kaulana. The right hand starts at a 45 and then gently turns over. And then this hand goes to the hip, and the left hand comes out at a 45 and gently turns over. Okay, what do you guys think about that? That's the first verse. Well, it's only 4 verses in the song. We're good. I will do other videos where we're actually dancing the whole song, but I just want you to work on the hands. And I didn't actually show you the feet in this video, but that's okay. We'll do the feet in another video. Remember, this is your makana, so don't do hula all stressed out. Work on your heart and let this be your gift from beginning until we present on December 30th. Love you guys.